Hi, welcome back. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to do text-to-speech in Python. We're going to be using the PyTTS-X3 library, which is good for offline and online text-to-speech. So to get started, we're going to go ahead and import PyTTS-X3. If you haven't installed it yet, most IDEs will prompt you with a little squiggly telling you to install it. Otherwise, you could use a package manager, such as one in PyCharm. Just type what you're looking for, and there'll be an install button over here. Now, if you're using a different one, you could do it with like Anaconda or something. But either way, just make sure you install it and import it. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and make an engine object. This is how we're going to handle the text-to-speech. So we're going to have engine equal to pyttsx3.init. This is going to initialize an engine for us to use for our text-to-speech. Now after that, we have the option of using a girl's voice and a guy's voice. So to do that, we're going to make a dictionary for voices. So on Windows, you usually have two voices built in, David and Zika, which is male and female. So we're going to get both of those. So we're going to do voices, engine.getProperty, voices, and now you're going to have two voices stored in there. Or you might have more depending on your system, but usually it's two. And now to actually change that property, we're going to do engine.setProperty, and the property we're adjusting is voice. So then you're going to do voice, and voice is 0, assuming you have two voices installed. The first one, so index 0, will be a male voice. And then the second one, so index 1, will be for a female. So you do voices1.id. And now, to get it to actually speak, you're going to do engine.say. This adds any string that you type in to a queue of what it's going to speak. So we can do hello world. And after that, we'll do engine.say goodbye world. Now to actually have the engine do the text-to-speech, we're going to do engine.runAndWait. And when this method is called, it's going to speak everything that has been queued up. So first it's going to speak hello world and then goodbye world. Alright, let's go ahead and test that.
Hello world. Goodbye world.
Alright, so you'll notice both went through successfully. Now let's say we want to do it with a male's voice. We'll change it to the index 0, or David's voice, basically. But let's also move engine run and wait to after the hello world. Now what should happen is only the hello world will print and not the goodbye world. Let's go ahead and test that.
Hello world.
Alright, so that worked good as well. So just remember, whenever you want to change the voice, first you do set property, and that will assign based on whatever index it is. If you have more voices installed, you may be like 3 or 4, but you can look that up online. And I may make a video on that in the future. So if you want all of them to speak, just to recap, if you want everything you say to be sold, you put run and wait at the end. If you only want to speak one thing at a time, you do engine run and wait, do something else, and then put it again after. Now another thing you can do with this engine is change how fast it talks. So you're going to do engine.setProperty rate. The average rate I think is around 200. So let's go ahead and move this over to 100. Now when we do this, I'm also going to change it to girl voice, and when we do this it should speak slower now. So let's go ahead and try that. We'll remove goodbye world so it doesn't last too long.
Hello world.
Alright, and then we could try it on the opposite side. We'll do 300.
Hello world.
Alright, so these are just some of the properties you can play around with. There are a few more that you can mess around with. I'm going to put links to the documentation in the description of the video. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Thank you for watching. I have other videos if you want to learn more about Python and Java, and I plan on making more in the future. If you like the video, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.